Hi, I'm Shelley. Welcome to Opening Your Intuition with Tarot. I am very excited that you're joining me. Thank you. Either you signed up for the course or you're thinking of signing up for the course, so I'm very much in gratitude to you for that. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I have read tarot off and on through my whole life, but never a certain deck, and I kind of floated around, and as usually intuitives do, as they're kind of scattered. So I am anyway. And so basically, I never really had formal training or a teacher or a mentor when I was younger. And I guess that really the bottom line is that when the student's ready, then the teacher appears. And that's exactly what happened, is that I was ready to begin my journey on a different path. I was at kind of a dark time at that point in my life, and it was about 8 or 9 years ago. And this was just this beautiful opening to change everything for me, and for me to learn to use my tuition. And my intuition has always been there, and we all have that ability. It's just being able to tap into it and trust it. I think that that's the biggest thing, is learning to trust. And what I want you to know is that I'm going to help you not only, learn about the cards, because there's deep and rich meaning in each card, but also to teach you to trust yourself and your messages, and know that when you read tarot, that there's a consciousness. It's like a growing entity all in itself. It's the collective consciousness of tarot, and anybody that's read, you can tap into that information, and it's just this amazing thing. And I think that each card is a portal way, and it's a portal of information for your guides, your angels, whatever it is that you lean into, of giving you messages. And when I read for people, and so I've been a reader now for of the Thoth deck for about 9 years, and I've taught it for about 3 years. I've never taught this way before, so thank you for joining me with this once again. I'm in such gratitude to be able to do this in a way that actually makes it affordable too for people. So just know that you have to trust yourself, and that we will learn what the symbolism is on the cards. We will learn different ways to do different readings. But the biggest thing is that I want you to intuitively do this. And that was, I think, my biggest roadblock, was getting past that critical thinking mind of, I had to do it perfectly. And really, it's just let the information flow through you, because that entity, that consciousness of tarot has been going on for centuries. And tap into that, and I'm going to help you to learn to tap into it. And it's about setting a good intention when you begin. So why do I use the Thoth deck? Well, besides the fact that this teacher taught the Thoth deck to me, is that it really, like I said, it resonated. It felt right to read this deck. It's so rich in, just the artwork, which is Lady Frida Harris, and then the teachings is Aleister Crowley, and he's a little bit of a character. And so I want you to understand that with this deck, it's both of their creation. It's a blending of, and Aleister Crowley was a little on the darker side, but Lady Frida Harris was this light being, and I it's a beautiful balance of light and dark in this deck. And the teachings that I present to you are Crowley's, but also a few other teachers that had written about the deck. So it's a blending of all, a blending of light and dark, just like we blend the light and dark of ourselves, and that's kind of the art card of the deck. And so that's what this is about. Is about blending, all parts of ourselves and accepting all parts of ourselves, and that's what this journey is about. Is to be better, and to be better at this time, and to bring, our light part of ourselves, to the world, and to accept the darkness that we have, which is okay, because we all have those parts of ourselves, but there's always the other side of it. So hopefully that this helps you to understand why I use this deck, who I am. And then I guess the last piece of it is that the way that I'm going to teach it is there's going to be 2 tutorials on YouTube, and you're going to listen to those 2. I mean, you can listen to all of them, but we're going to go 2 by 2. So 2 tutorials, and then a Zoom class, and then 2 more tutorials and a Zoom class. And I think we'll do it that way 4 times. And then we will do the royalties, just 1 tutorial and a Zoom class, and then the suited cards is 1 tutorial and a Zoom class. So there'll actually be 5 classes all in one. And what we'll be doing it too is that we're going to be more talking about our experience with the cards, and not really, and if there's questions about the cards on the Zoom. And then we'll be pulling cards and doing, I think I have set up 5 different readings, and I'm going to also include that in the tutorials so that you can look through that. So hopefully that this all makes sense, and I'm looking so forward to meeting each and every one of you and continuing the hero's journey of the tarot. Namaste.